What's good? Over his game, we're back with another live stream. And we're back. With the Super Hedgehog Bros. Reaction continuation, episode 133. Something fishy. Something's fishy. What's good? What y'all doing? One of those are starting, I don't want to say a little bit late, but, you know, a little bit late. What's up, Cosmo? In the stream? Yeah, there's my man. What's good? Let's see here. Should I like reposition a little bit, maybe? Super Hedgehog Bros channel will be in the description like always, as well as the stream, which I'm going to be getting in here in a second. Always nice to spend this morning with you, sir. Thank you. Appreciate it. Smash that like button if you guys enjoy, which appreciate it. It's not really a set goal we go for this, but we've been getting about 7 to 8 or more or something like that, so I appreciate it very much. It means a lot. I do gotta make a playlist series on this, and I know I do gotta catch up because they got episodes 133, obviously 134, and 135, and then upcoming is 136. So I do gotta catch up. So I do apologize, but this weekend we will be catching up with their episodes. So don't worry, I'm not going. Here's the thing, though, I'm gonna do it in a nice way, where it's like I'm not going dink dink dink. You know what I mean? I'm gonna kind of spread it out a little bit, just to keep content fresh and interesting, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna do. So, but in the long-term process, it will. I'll catch up, and then we'll be consistent on it again. You know what I mean? Going forward every day. So yeah, I might be doing one. After this, if I do, it'll be a quick unboxing stream of The Last of Us Elite, or whatever you want to call it, edition, and then also a rant on the complete edition being overpriced. Let's shoot that. Let me know how you guys are doing, though. Appreciate the new subscribers, by the way. Much love. We're now 19 away from 6.1K. That is insanity. I do appreciate it, guys. That is. What bitch? I didn't even want to open that. Alright.
No, you date Sonic? Forget.
That
Eggman
that was actually pretty interesting. That was pretty good.
Eggman has a new pet? Gasp. Is it a turtle?
Well, that's a new picture of Avatar Fire and Ash.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Definitely. Of course, the one idiot that comments is, "When are you guys going to stop pretending to like Avatar?" It's like, what makes you think we're pretending?
Right.
Like,
People be silly now.
stupid. Dumbass. Sonata. Alrighty, let's see what Eggman has. It's probably the wonderful fish. More than. Wait. No. Is it educated guess? No.
It's an educated guess.
Yeah. So, well, the last few have been pretty good. We've been around the 8 mark. 8 out of 10. 7, I think I gave the last one 7.5. That's pretty good. And the next one is open for business. So it looks like they finally fixed the Chow Cafe.
Oh.
And of course, wonderful Amy is, of course, excited about it.
Oof. No, not the Amy.
So hopefully she's being better.
Hopefully.
We'll find out in 134 as she returns in that one. Hopefully she is. It'd be a surprise if she is. And I'll be curious how Shadow kind of continues off too, because after that big ass war that they had, I grew a lot of respect for his character. So, be curious if he can keep that energy going forward. Though it is Shadow, so I don't know. I don't know if you can keep it, boys. We can try. Hopefully. I was surprised that he did in that stream, I'll be honest with you. So, he surprised me once, he could surely do it again.
Possibly, yeah.
And hey, I'm all done for that, he can get up there with me liking characters. That would be pretty shocking because he's been an asshole this whole time. So, so him to turn around and be like, okay, yeah, okay, you're up there.
We all know who definitely did turn around. His girlfriend.
Oh yeah. She I don't see her. I cannot see her. Miss Rouge. I cannot see her at all changing into a better person. I just do not see it. If anything, she's gonna go deeper into the rabbit hole.
Remember, listen, bee. Listen here, you little bee.
Yeah. Oh yes. She continues to get worse as it goes. Like I said, the only reason why it's not really like I like her character. It's more of like she's entertaining.
She is entertaining. How much of a beat she is.
And she sure as hell makes the streams fun. I'll give her that.
Listen.
But as a character of, what's the word? Like for instance, like Sonic, where we like him and hey, all power to you. Her. The exact opposite.
Oh, yeah.
The exact opposite. Get the fuck out of here, you bitch. But again, she brings a charisma and an entertainmentness to her, where it's just entertaining. Yeah, it's just chaos and craziness and insanity, and that's what it is. And in a lot of ways, it can be enjoyable. And in other ways, it can be very destructive. Which it has been in a lot of ways.
Listen, you little beep.
But her becoming a great likable character is
Very low chance.
like a negative 5,000,000%. If you want to be accurate, I think, and even maybe even lower than that. So yeah, no, I definitely don't. In fact, she probably had a better chance, actually, in the beginning, actually, I would say. When they first kind of started the 10 years and when she first came on stream, I think she had a better chance then.
Oh, yeah, definitely at the beginning.
Than she does now.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, if she was digging a hole, it was very small in the beginning, and, she evidently didn't figure out to stop digging the hole. She continued to keep digging the hole, and now it's so damn deep that we're pretty much going to China at this point. So, it's so deep, you look up and I don't even think you can see the sky at this point. So, I think it's safe to say that, she's just going to keep digging the hole.
Yeah,
Until she reaches the core of the earth, where she gets incinerated. If by chance it does that. Which in this aspect it would just be an infinite hole. But yeah. So liking her in that aspect, I don't see that being possible. But Shadow, shockingly, I didn't think there was a way he would turn around, but surprisingly, he grew to have morals in that war, which I'm very shocked that he could ever have. Sonic proved that because when Sage told him what he did, he freaking was like, he laughed at it and was like, ha! Yeah, okay, you're funny. No, for real, he did do that. Okay, I'll take your word for it, but I don't buy that. But she was actually being fully honest. He did actually do that, which that's the mind-blowing part. Wow! Which, hey, again, I gotta give respect where respect is due. Credit where credit's due. he did do that, and you know, I never thought he would. I'll be real with you. He seemed like such a selfish asshole. I didn't think he would ever do it. So the fact that he did, okay, alright. Well, I got more respect for you now. So I'll be curious to see maybe some development continuation. Hopefully, that'd be great. So I'll be very curious. And it looks like he's coming back in the next one. So again, we got quite a few characters coming back. We got our wonderful bitch Rouge as well. So we got a bunch of those. So the next one I think will be entertaining in a big way. I think. And then of course the next one after that gets a little bit more on the two not so great characters. Oh, maybe three. If you want to throw I forget. Cream in there. I don't know. I've really been liking Cream. She's just being Cream at this. Well, no, actually, no. The last one I would say, the last one she was in was actually not bad. I will say she was pretty good, which was in the Fox. She was actually very nice in that one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
She was actually very nice in that stream. In their friendship rejoiced. Shockingly enough. It refixed itself.
Magic.
Which, again, that was all based on her, really. I don't think it was really based on him, because he didn't really do much, per se.
Right.
As much as she did. And she did a 360 turnaround, which I thought was pretty interesting. But hey, I was all for it. So I would say she's alright. Yeah, she's alright. Nothing to, you know, it's, you know, before I was like, fuck out of here.
Like, be gone, be...
Pretty much, not as bad as Amy, I would say, but, you know, up there. But she kind of turned around, so now I'm kind of like, okay, alright. I'm kind of the same way for Amy at the moment, because, again, kind of left off on a good note, so I'm just on neutral grounds with her character.
You're like us.
Where I'm like, okay, she's back, alright, let's see where it goes. Like I said before, you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for improvement. The apology was great. You left off great. Will that continue? That's what I'm curious about. And with her, you don't know. She is as bad as a woman could be when it comes to changing her mind every 10 seconds. Change your mind every 10 seconds. She is that bad.
She's like serving you
So, hey, I hope she continues to be great. I would prefer not to call her a bitch. I prefer to leave that to just Rouge. That'd be pretty shocking to come to that terms. But, because I don't see Rouge ever losing that title. As she calls everybody else a bitch.
Listen here.
I feel bad for Child of the Moon, but you know what? It seems like he has a fun time with it. So honestly, I don't think he's really being so so against being called a bitch. But it's great every time he comes in there. Oh, look who came in here! What's up, Child of the Moon? How you doing, bitch? What are you gonna say now, bitch? You got something else to piss me off more?
Yeah.
It's like, oh Lord. You stay away from my husband. You bitch. Your disgusting hands you put on my husband. I just, yeah. I hope young teenagers are not watching it. Because honestly, you're going to be like, what the hell? The swearing is off the charts. So definitely not for you. is not a friendly family Minecraft server. We're far from that. The second her ass comes in. She is unfiltered. She'll say every swear word in the book that is practically allowed to be said. And she's pushed those limits ever so slightly. So, more than I would ever consider. There's a couple of them that, yeah, if I was doing this reaction thing with you guys before, yeah, you would have seen my reaction be like, what the hell? It was crazy. She was saying F-bombs after F-bombs after F-bombs, and I was like, holy frick. So many, I was like, damn! I didn't think we could say that many in this freaking stream. So, but something's fishy, so Eggman's new pet, so this one could be definitely interesting. It's got Eggman in it, and you know Eggman, he makes it entertaining. By himself. So, let's see how entertaining he makes this one. Oh, we got bacon as well. Huh, interesting.
You set up the delivery for the,
It's funny how we keep bringing this character back.
Fish. It's all set up. And soon you'll see just how amazing all of your new little buddies are.
I guessed it right. I knew it was
That's right. You seem very excited about this. I'm entirely uncertain what your deal is, but thank you, Mr. You know who I am. Genuinely, I wish I did, yeah.
Damn.
Mr. Doberman in the purple. Why am I supposed to know who you are?
Damn.
You being serious? Not knowing who I am?
Damn, doesn't he feel loved?
Yes. Thank you, Ryax. Hello, Joker. Have you filed your taxes yet?
Damn.
I don't do taxes. Taxation is theft.
Damn.
Not paying your taxes is chaotic. So why would I pay taxes? I'm not gonna get into the taxation thing. I feel like I want to be uncontroversial today. Unusually for me, but
That's a shocker.
the egg fashion. Your whole egg aquarium is all set up, but I need to decide something. Okay, fine. Thank you, Ryax. So you're messing with the IRS then?
Damn.
I am the Joker. I don't mess with the IRS. I don't emotionally destroy the IRS. And then literally destroy them. You're a very odd person. Let me just sign for this. Whoa! Delivery for this is expensive. Well, I was the one paid. Who did pay for all of these fish? Well, let's just say they were very expensive. Very, very expensive. I see. Well, I've signed for them, so I suppose this concludes our business today. Huh. You just enjoy your fish. You enjoy your fish. Enjoy them. Are you gonna leave now? Enjoy your fish, Eggman. Enjoy all of your lovely, delightful fish.
The weight's sliding off the screen.
And I'm going to enjoy her company. Goodbye, Eggman.
Wow.
Why don't you say my name like it has quotation marks around it? Hey! Yeah! Yeah, tries a snake to slide out of here.
Damn.
Oh, balls! Hey, Eggman! You know, you gotta check out your whole thing. Like, all your new stuff. You gotta check it out. Indeed. Cubot is right. You need to go check out your new stuff.
Damn.
Oh, dear God. Come on, it'll be really fun. Thanks, Mangy Tails. Mangy wanders back into Robo's stand as he spots the Egg-Fawn selling hot dogs and chases after it. Mangy, I don't think you're supposed to be here. He's definitely not, but we'll leave him be. Okay. You two get out of here. It is time. It is time for me to see the egg fish.
Well, that's different.
Prepare yourselves, all of you.
Very cool, close in shot. What the hell? The frick? Oh, God.
So, this is an egg fish.
Huh.
It is pretty cool, I guess. That must be the egg jellyfish. That's the egg starfish.
Oh, God, it all got a mustache.
The egg crab.
Jesus Christ,
The
your
egg
mustache
rock
is all
googly
killing
The
everything.
egg urchin.
And the egg
The
rock.
egg snail.
With googly eyes.
And the egg coral. Oh, thank you, Locked on Target. Congrats, Eggman. Egg Week was another huge success. Yes, Locked on Target it was. And yet I'm left hollow.
Damn.
Here I am, observing my egg aquarium.
Oh, egg snail.
Egg sea snail appears to be
Egg crab.
moving a little bit.
Looks like Mr. Krabs. Ah!
Egg
Except with
crab.
the mustache.
No, egg crab is just standing there.
Huh. It's more creepy with those black eyes, though.
Oh, thank you, Lightning Tiger. Is it still too late for an egg squid? Yes, it is too late for an egg squid.
Damn.
Maybe next time. Now, I do actually have
Like starfish.
unfortunately, a translator device here, so if you would like to ask any questions to any of the egg creatures before you, then I will be able to tell you what their response is if you direct it towards them.
Well, that's interesting. His
Oh,
burping
egg
is...
crab moved.
His burping is freaking...
It's interesting.
Wow.
Remember, you can ask any of these egg creatures questions. Ah, thank you, Mighty the Armadillo. No offense to her, but the egg urchin kind of reminds me of Sonia, save for the mustache. Hopefully they sound a bit easier on the ears. Hold on, let me see here. Egg urchin says, I can't believe you just likened me to Sonic's sister. Do you really think I sound like that? I don't have a mouth. I can't talk. Screw you.
Damn.
Well, egg urchins has some sass. Thank you, nice other.
Well,
Funny how they all have egg in their name, but nothing egg related in their looks. Just your mustache.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be stash fish?
Stash fish.
I will ignore this that you have just brought to my attention, Night Fury Lover. Thank you, Jack the Rabbit. I hate snakes. One time I saw a snake who was ill, and when I helped him get into recovery, he ended up biting me. That's why the saying goes, never trust a snake. Snakes like Digital Viper, Lyric, and the Joker. I agree, I would not trust a snake either. Thank you, Locked On Target.
Like, he's sassy.
Are you feeling empty because you have to exercise? Well, there was no time frame given, so I will do that eventually, just I don't really know where to start. Thank you, Rebel Line Leo. Wait, you have a translator. Could it be used to communicate with Chow? Well, it's called the Egg Sea Life O-Matic. So I believe the use case for this is very specific. Thank you, Dominic. So Eggfish wins the wedding.
Evidently, it's so hard to
Eggfish wins the wedding.
have the Chow speak.
Eggfish says,
Evidently.
I'm not getting married just yet. I would prefer to keep things casual between egg jellyfish and
I blame Tails on that one.
Well, it looks like there's a whole lot of dating drama nonsense going on inside the egg aquarium. Much like Sonic and his little loser friends.
Ooh.
Thank you, Elliot Wilson. If Joker's a snake, how does he have arms and legs?
Fair question.
That is an interesting question.
In typical insight.
Scientifically, I do not have the answer.
That's a very
As a
typical
general guideline, I would say.
insult from this.
Because he's not a regular snake, he's a Mobian snake. Thank you, Ryan. So who is the leader of the aquarium? Let's find out. Oh, they're running an election for aquarium president, as a matter of fact. Apparently, Eggfish and Egg Coral are the candidates. Thank you, cursed egg. Oh, how I wish I was being observed by my Eggy Weggy. Well, try being a fish! Thank you, Locked On Target. Well, Eggman is an egg with arms and legs. I'm a human man!
Damn.
People are not defined solely by their aesthetic, solely by nicknames they reclaim from edgy little teenagers who thought they were so funny. Egg, I'm gonna call you Eggman. Eggman. Sonic was a stupid kid, he's a stupid young man.
Oh, such a savage.
Indeed.
That's why he's so damn entertaining.
Why are they electing a leader when there's only 8 of them? Why is Egg Coral on the canvas? Why can the coral and the rock talk? Thank you, the Blue Blur 360. You know, you look more like Egg Rock, Eggman.
Damn. That was a good one.
I don't look like Egg. I don't look like Egg Rock with googly eyes. Egg Rock with googly eyes looks like me. Is that not clear to you? Egg Rock with googly eyes looks like me. I do not look like Egg Rock with googly eyes. Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. The egg crab actually looks like you, like a lot. Egg crab does not look like... I don't look like egg crab. Egg crab looks like me. The egg sea life omatics. Eggfish swims! Eggfish swims! Oh, really? Do you swim? Are you swimming, eggfish? Does eggfish swim? Stop that! Don't cheer for eggfish swims! Stop! Don't cheer for eggfish swims! Stop it!
Damn.
Thank you, Digital Viper. Egg Rock, what dark secrets do you hold? All right, Egg Rock, what secrets do you hold? Let's see here. Eggfish was dating Egg Starfish, and then Egg Starfish cheated on Eggfish with Egg Snail.
What the
Then
heck?
Eggfish left Egg Starfish and started casually dating Egg Jellyfish. Then Egg Starfish and Egg Sea Snail broke up. Egg Sea Snail is trying to get with Egg Crab, but Egg Crab isn't interested because Egg Crab is interested in... This goes on and on!
Damn.
Egg Rock with googly eyes, do you have any kind of anything to say other than dating drama with all the other egg sea life?
Damn.
Egg Rock with googly eyes says they all want me secretly.
Yeah, I doubt that.
That seems difficult to verify.
I highly doubt that. Wishful thinking.
Would have thought that there could be so many complicated, nonsensical love life problems in just a group of 8 different things. I'm sure the setup is familiar. Thank you, Jack the Rabbit. Yeah, you know I think a snake-free lyric. Snakes are evil. They're slithering and
What the hell?
Even that snake
That's
lips
an
just
interesting
sound
question
weird.
to ask.
They're like... It's suspicious. As much as I would like to agree with you, very few snakes actually do that lisp thing. Now, normally I'm all for stereotyping Mobians. However, I haven't actually personally met any snakes who do the lisp thing. I'm sure people talk about the lisp thing for a good reason, but I
We're gonna have a
actually
question
don't
in a
know
second. You know
anyone
what
who
I'm
does
talking about.
that. Thank you, Locked on Target. Egg Rock will silver come in Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Egg Rock? Egg Rock says, based on all my understanding of these movies, it is very unlikely to me. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's funny.
Why are they playing all of my music in there as well?
Damn.
That is one of my songs. I play that. I have music I play whenever I stream and wherever I go, and they're playing my music in there. Thank you, Lightning Tiger. Hey, Egg Crab, what do you got to say? Well, Egg Crab, what do you have to say? Egg Snail won't take no for an answer. Egg Snail is kind of pushy, and I'm getting sick of it. Just like find someone else, you know? Well, I sympathize that someone is... bothering you. Egg Crab.
Bless you. Bless you.
I swear there is something very, very familiar about the idea of like 6, 7, or 8 people having a bunch of interconnected dating drama. I don't know where I've seen this before, but I've seen this before. Thank you, Locked on Target. Eggfish will Eggman exercise within this year.
Heh. Yeah, no, it's right.
Eggfish says, Yes, he will. And if he doesn't,
Well,
then
Andy
there
need
will
one
be
then.
consequences.
Jumping around, boys.
Swims. Eggfish, you can't just say swims. No! Stop! No! 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 No!
Damn.
Don't cheer for eggfish swims. It's a fish. It's supposed to swim. Thank you, Ryex. Have any of you met Froggy? Let's see here. Egg jellyfish says no. Egg starfish says no. Egg sea urchin says no. Egg sea snail says no. Egg crab says no. Egg fish no. Egg coral no. Egg rock with googly eyes says yes.
Oh.
The one known as Froggy and myself have exchanged theories many times telepathically. I erased Froggy's memories of this event. I am the only one who may understand the results of our discussions on the meaning of life and the cosmic importance of... I've said too much. Goodbye.
Damn.
Egg rock with googly eyes, you are very perplexing. Thank you, the Blue Blur 360. Thank you. I have to ask, who has the best mustache? They say they're running a poll. Oh, thank you, Jack the Rabbit. Did you read that paper the Joker had you sign? Something about it just didn't seem right. The snake was literally slithering away very slowly, and you still have it. You don't keep a copy of the paper you signed when you accept a package. I was just accepting delivery. Do not make me worry about what I signed, Jack the Rabbit.
I would be.
Don't do that. Thank you.
That did seem kind of suspicious.
Why not? Good music, Eggman. It is a real jam. And it's also mine, and I don't know how these fish are playing it.
Huh.
The higher frequencies are all being cut out by the water anyway. Thank you, Rebooted. Can Orb Chan and Cube Chan do a rendition of Evil Woman by Electric Light Orchestra? It'll be dedicated to Rusty Rose. That seems highly specific. I can ask them, but I don't think it'll be a yes. Or at least it shouldn't be known they're seeing voices. Apparently the poll results are back. The best mustache poll is split between Eggfish and Egg Snail. Well, if they consider Egg Coral's mustache not to be one of the top two, then I don't see how Egg Coral's going to win the presidency.
Damn.
Eggfish has that in the bag.
Damn. You're not wrong. Them two do look pretty good with that.
Thank you, Child of the Moon. So, boss, I've been running the figure for the upkeep of the egg aquarium. Filtration, chemical balancing, saline monitoring system, water oxygen monitor, algae cleaners. Would be about $500 to $800 per annum for the size of the aquarium. Please email me your workings on that price because I had it come out to something much higher. Thank you, Thera. I won't care for infinite energy in RoboStan. By what method? I've been spurned before with different infinite energy sources. Yes, but gentlemen, please email me directly on the Eggnet about how precisely it's going to cost only $800 to keep all this stuff working, because I am getting figures much higher. Thank you, Troy Morgan. Son Anno Shadonic, Son Nux, Son Amy, Son Ace, Son Over, Son Oosh, Son Tail, Son Alley. Troy Morgan, that is a bunch of gibberish which starts with Son.
Damn.
Egg burp.
Damn.
Thank you, Potato.
Potato.
What a special aquarium. 500 for creatures. Oh, that was deleted. I didn't even see what it said.
Pretty sure he read it out, didn't
Sawn Tails is wild. What is Sawn Tails?
he? Oh, jeez.
Can somebody explain that to me?
No, don't.
If I don't want to know, then don't explain it.
Oh, Jesus. I would not explain it.
Okay, they're all saying no, so I guess I don't want to know.
Yeah, I would not want to explain that one.
All right.
That one shouldn't even be a thing.
Oh, thank you, Digital Viper. To all the egg creatures in the Eggquarium, what do you think of Eggman? Oh, dear God. Egg Coral says, I believe we can be diplomatic about this. Eggman, you are a man version of me, and I'm a coral version of you. Perhaps we are not so different. Nice mustache. Oh, well, thank you, Egg Coral. Your mustache isn't so bad.
Damn.
Egg Crab says, Eggman, can you remove Egg Sea Snail from the tank? Sorry, Egg Crab, I can't. Egg Crab said that bites. Well, I don't care. That's... Thank you, Jack the Rabbit. You didn't read it. You could have signed away some property that allowed him to take control of some of your egg ponds. The Joker actually has some egg ponds of his own. Their programming has been somewhat rewritten. They say Hail Joker instead of Hail Eggman. That's copyright infringement. He can't make egg ponds. And if he has a licensing agreement for egg ponds, any alterations of them voids their warranty and goes against his contract.
Ooh.
That snake is slippery, but if I can find him, then I'll see what's going on with his egg ponds.
Ooh.
Thank you, Child of the Moon.
Being a bad snake.
That wasn't including the import fees for the eggfish's unique diet, which would run to be around 2 to 2.5 million per annum.
Jesus.
Oh! I see! So my Earth was actually working a little more conservative than yours. Egg burp.
Egg burp.
That's an egg burp of stress.
Wow.
A stressed egg burp. Egg Snail says, Eggman, I will love you if you can make Egg Crab mine. Egg Snail, you gotta get over this. Egg Sea Urchin says, why are you just staring at me? I'm not staring at you, Egg Urchin, I'm staring at the whole tank. You're my pets and I will observe. I will observe you as much as I want. Egg Rock with googly eyes says, you still have a part to play in the grand scheme of all that I understand about this life here in this plane of existence within this universe. You're being pseudo-intellectual, Egg Rock.
Damn.
Egg Jellyfish says, how can I get Eggfish to commit to me? Maybe be more enticing to commit to, Egg Jellyfish. Also, this was supposed to be about me. Oh, right. All right, yourself. Egg Starfish says, Eggman, do you think I should have a season of singleness? Or try and get Eggfish back? I don't know, Egg Starfish and Egg Jellyfish seems to be going through things a little bit right now. Maybe just leave it alone for now.
Damn.
Oh, and what does Eggfish think of me? What are you gonna say, Eggfish? Swims. Of course! Of course! Of course, Eggfish swims!
Damn.
All the cheers.
He's
Thank you, Santa. Each of my sister's realm has a gemstone that harmonizes with the realm's mana. The Jacinth is the realm of air. 1 kilowatt per hour in, 12.1 gigawatts per hour out. I think you underestimate just how much energy a egg bot factory needs if you think that I'm interested in your paltry little keepsake there.
Okay.
A lot of you likely don't understand just how much energy is generated by a modern chaos drive. The answer is it's a lot. And if you have a Chaos Emerald, whoa!
Sure.
Thank you, Mighty the Armadillo. Egg Jellyfish, do you host Pineapple Under the Sea EDM raves? I heard Jellyfish party hard. Well, Egg Jellyfish. Ha ha.
So,
Ha 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 ha. Well, you see, I am trying to leave those days behind me. I'm trying to cool things down and maybe settle down and stuff. BT Dubs, does anyone have any ideas about getting Eggfish to commit to me? Egg Jellyfish, you would do better not being this desperate. Oh, thank you. The Joker.
Evidently is.
Sage was selling those egg pods. They're mine now. I changed those egg pods just a little. I also tried to mass-produce counterfeit egg pods. What are you gonna do about it? I'm not scared of an old fat man. You got one foot in the grave and one in the bed. You can't even touch me.
Damn.
The Joker, are you asking for a fight?
Ooh.
Because if you're asking for a fight, I will fight you!
Oh.
And believe me, I always win a fight. Unless it's against Sonic.
Damn.
Or any of Sonic's friends.
Or any of Sonic's friends.
Or any
Damn.
of Sonic's acquaintances he's not actually friends with.
Damn.
This
It was just Sonic,
Or
and then we
introduce
increased to
unleash
like
myself
more
on
than
it,
that.
Which I hadn't done.
Unless if you're just Sonic. Yeah, and its friends.
Actually,
And also his acquaintances.
Thank you, the buff said. Egg Crab should Orb Chad and Cube Chad have their screws and bolts removed. There can only be 2 buff lords, and they are not
sorry to hear
dead.
that.
Only Granny Prower and
Not
I.
too shabby. Not too shabby. You're alright.
Is Tails' grandma huge? Like
No.
some kind of bodybuilder? Am I missing a part of the puzzle here?
No, she's kind of.
Egg Crab, Orb Chad and Cube Chad. Should they have their screws and bolts removed? Isn't that like making them robot eunuchs or something? Listen, I'm just gonna move on from this topic. The mouse said I can't talk about how wrong things have gone with the programming of some of my robots.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kirsty. Does the eggfish swim seductively? I sure roll it. Cursed egg if you come within a 50-mile radius of me. I will have every single robot on this island look for you and squish you.
Damn.
In a non-pleasant way, little creep. Thank you, Santa.
Damn.
If you place them in a brass ring, you can chain them. Each stone powering the next. I will give you 100 if you guess my realm stone. 3 chances. Well then, I don't actually know what your realm is. Or if your stones are typical gemstones or something weirder. Eggfish! Do you have any guesses? Swim. Stop saying eggfish swim! I know you can say more than that, you stupid fish! No, stop! No cheering for eggfish swim! Stop it!
Damn.
Egg rock with googly eyes, what are your 3 guesses? Onyx, diamond, andesite. Alright, well, Egg Rock guessed onyx, diamond, and andesite.
Interesting.
I believe andesite is a gemstone. Egg Rock,
Good.
I believe, is a regular rock. A very regular rock. If I recall, it's the extrusive equivalent of plutonic diorite. Maybe I should get back into rock. Eggfish swim seductively! Eggfish! Stop it! Where would an eggfish get money to send super chats with? Stop it! Do not swim seductively!
Do not swim seductively.
Why don't you settle down with egg jellyfish? Egg jellyfish seems like a perfectly decent jellyfish. Thank you, Digital Viper. Eggman, I think your pets are gonna have an egg orgy. What am I supposed to say to that? What am I supposed to say to that? Are you all going to have an egg orgy? Well, this is very concerning because I've gotten mixed responses from them.
No. Damn.
I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on.
Right.
Well, it's somewhat concerning that there would be mixed responses to that question. So, Eggfish. Do you think you'll win the election for Egg Aquarium president? Swims.
Oh my god.
How are you this facetious and you're still gonna win an election?
Damn.
If I get a vote, it's going straight over on Egg Coral.
Damn.
Thank you, Cursed Egg. Sign me up for the egg orgy. You can watch Eggy.
Damn.
Listen here, Cursed Egg. If I were to be involved in some kind of group dynamic, I would not be sitting on the cuck chair in the corner of the bedroom.
Damn.
Not that I would consider doing that, or engaging in a group dynamic.
Yeah, that would be concerning on its own.
How did I end up here? How did I end up talking about this?
That's a good question.
Sometimes I feel like life hasn't been kind to me,
Damn.
because it hasn't. Life has been very unkind to me. Thank you, Thana. Onyx is darkness, but Jet is the most harmonized. Diamond is light. You guessed two. Fire, water, earth, air, life, and death. I am death. 2 chances. Egbert. 2 chances for what? Guessing the last one? Pretty sure you said what the last one was. You said it was Jet.
Shit.
Thana, what am I guessing about? What am I guessing? Oh, they want to vote on who has the best egg mustache. Oh, thank you, the Joker. There is no value in killing the likes of you. Foolish old man. If you want to kill me, curse me, hate me, and live a long and unsightly life, run away. Run away and cling to your pitiful life. And then someday, when you have the same look in your eyes as I do, come before me. The Joker. I'm in my 60s. Based on the Robotnik genetics, I'm lucky to have made it this far.
Damn.
If you think I can go on some anime training arc for 30 years like it's the Odyssey and come back and then do some epic Trojan War and battle, whatever, well, that can't happen. If I feel like fighting you, the Joker, I'll fight you here and now.
Ooh. Fighting words.
As in within the next
That'd be
few
entertaining.
weeks or so.
I'd be down to see that.
Probably not because you're so beneath me.
That'd be an interesting one on its own.
Thank you, Thana. Guessing my realm's gemstone. 2 more goals.
Damn.
Ah, I see. So I guess 2 of those guesses were right. So I'm allowed 3 strikes on guessing these correct gemstones. I don't really know if this is worth it because you haven't said what the prize is, but I'm gonna go in with, lapis lazuli and emerald. Thank you, Rebooted. I want to test this out. Eggfish swims. Yeah, like clockwork. Huzzah, whoopee.
Damn.
Thank you, the buff said. Egg rock should I transform the Galactic Empire into its first dimensional empire? Also, should I ask Granny Prower out on a date? Egbert. Well, Egg Rock hit him with it. The buff said it, I believe that the Galactic Empire will spread itself too thin and see funding problems for paying its key workers, much like ancient Rome, if it were to expand to be interdimensional. Look into automated labor with robots first. Egg Rock has spoken. Also, don't ask Granny Prower out on a date. Do more old school courting, such as buying flowers and just leaving them at her door to find. Egg Rock, I'm old and we did not used to do that. We went on dates. Thank you, Elliot Wilbur. You ever consider just beating up Sonic in his sleep? What if I were to personally, I'll just go into Sonic's room in his sleep and I'll just start punching him. Well, for a start, he'd wake up and then he'd beat me up. And if I were to bomb him in his sleep, then for a start, fate would probably intervene and make him survive. And it would have no meaning. Defeating anyone when their back is turned, when they can't provide any fight, when they can't make theater of the battle, it has no meaning. Thank you, Christian. Hey, boss, sorry for being late. The security at the airport will not let me go. They kept interrogating me, wanting to know your plans, boss. Well, Christian, I should hope that you didn't tell them anything. If you are privy to any kind of classified information. Thank you. The buff said it. Thanks, Egg Rock. Expand Empire and get her flowers. Only with automated labor. He was very specific about that. Thank you, Cursed Egg. My dear Eggy Wuggy, you don't know how fun it can be until you try it. And I promise you a good time. I've already washed ashore on your island. I'm making my way to you very soon. Very soon. Stay away and mind your business, Cursed Egg. You'll get poached, fried, boiled, scrambled, deviled. You will be obliterated. Apparently they want you to vote on who has the best mustache. Ah! Thank you, Thana. The only gemstone found in my realm is black opal. But you guessed 2 of my other sister's realm's gemstones. So I'll give you 20 jacinths. don't want them. I have to pay really expensive import duty. So if you can deliver them personally to RoboStan, I will gladly accept this prize. Now, I want to do the poll thing. Best egg mustache. Egg fish. Egg coral. Egg crab. Egg snail. Can only do them 4 at a time. Oh! Eggfish appears to have won by a landslide in very little time. Egg Snail's reputation for Egg Snail's mustache is gonna get ruined. 0% on the public vote. Alright, now for the others. Best egg mustache. Let's see here. Egg sea urchin. Egg rock with googly eyes. Egg jellyfish. Egg starfish. Ah, thank you, Lily, on that mole. Well, I really don't want to. I just kind of don't want to risk it, you know? There's nothing wrong with the fact that I wouldn't be able to beat Sonic in a fist fight. Oh, Egg Rock with googly eyes takes that one. Oh, thank you, Thad. Of course, place them in a brass ring, put 1 kilowatt in, and watch it become a chain squall of lightning. Harness that and RoboStan has infinite energy. Where he just shoots lightning everywhere. Well, it's gonna take a little more setup to harness that, Thana. Maybe I can have Orbot decide some schematics. I don't really feel like it right now. Well, thank you, Christian. I didn't give that info. They let me go after they realized that they weren't getting any information out of me. By the way, boss, I got you Colombian coffee. Oh, Colombian coffee, you say? Well, Christian, I believe your little trip was worth it. Thank you, Charmy the Bee. Hooray. Kinda late to talk to a bunch of ugly seafood. You know what, Charmy? Maybe I'll kidnap you. Maybe I'll brainwash you. And you can become Egg Bee. What do you think of that, Charmy? What do you think of me becoming Egg Bee? Now it's for the final best mustache poll. Eggfish versus Egg Rock. Oh, Eggfish is excited. Egg Rock with googly eyes. Remember, chat, This could have an influence on the Aquarium election. All of this is close. Oh dear God. Egg Rock with googly eyes is one. What are you gonna say to that, egg fish? Swims. No, you can't just say swims to everything! Stop it! I hope you lose the election, egg fish. You don't deserve to be president of the aquarium. I mean, really, it should be me, but apparently, it'll either be you or Egg Coral. Egg Rock, would you be able to run for president? No. My wisdom is that I must observe what happens in this place, and... Yeah, you're being pseudo-intellectual again, Egg Rock! Now you have a lot of nerve pretending to be deep and enlightened, when I know that you're one of the little creatures in that tank who voted yes on the will there be an egg orgy. Egg Rock with googly eyes, one of the weirder ones. Thank you, Thad. If you wish to skip the challenge, I can give you my people designs for a reactor. Well, let's see here. We use this storm dynamo to power cities, dreadnoughts, and colonies. Well, obviously I'm not saying that I'm going to invade wherever you are and steal your technology and your resources, but, where exactly are your people? Where would you say that you're based? Just out of curiosity, of course. Thank you, the Blue Blur 360. I might be biased, but I chose Egg Rock. With googly eyes, Blue Blur 360. With googly eyes. Thank you, cursed egg. Let's sort pronouns before the egg orgy for my eggie. Cursed egg. Ascertaining the pronouns of these creatures may be difficult. I don't think Egg Rock and Egg Coral could have pronouns. Egg Sea Snail is a snail, so it has both sets of sex organs. I don't think urchins have sex. As in biological sex, not sexual intercourse. Stop thinking that way. Egg jellyfish must be non-binary or whatever egg jellyfish considers it, since I don't think that jellyfish have biological sex. Starfish don't. There's hardly anything in this tank that can be male or female. They're all either it's or thems or... I'm just gonna refer them by their names. Thank you, the buff said. Egg Rock with googly eyes will be added to the Galactic Hall of Fame for his great advice to the Empire and for his googly eyes. Well, Eggfish, maybe you should have had googly eyes. Maybe then you'd be a big deal. Thank you, Thana. Good luck with that. Do you have star charts? Many, Thana. Don't try and belittle me. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. Oh, thank you, the Joker. You against me, old man. What do you have to offer? Just what can you do in that fight, or your egg pods to fight me instead? The egg pods that could shoot you dead in seconds? Yes! I may not have any sort of powers, but I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve. What fun is there in being a disabled old fat man? Well, that's one way to describe me, the Joker, and I suppose it's accurate. Of course, you could also say, the smartest human being to ever live. You see how there's different spins you can put on something and it can both be true? Now Eggman needs Egg Dog. I don't think I'll be adopting an Egg Dog. No Egg Dog is required. No Egg Dog necessary. No Egg Dogs. Supersonic Search and Smash Squad. Or an Egg Monkey. Supersonic Search and Smash Squad. That reminds me of something. Something I think I want to forget. Thank you, Sir Nil. Considering you are one of the few people with a gateway to the Sol Empire and asking the princess to send me to your realm is often bothersome, would you be willing to agree to an export agreement for coffee beans? I'd be willing to pay transport fees. Well, I would want a free sample first. I don't know if your coffee beans are any good. We need an egg bird. We need an egg chicken. How about an egg shark? Now you're just making things up. That's stupid. Egg cat, no. Egg elephant. Really? Absolutely not. Well then. What is it? Egg Rock with Googly Eyes is saying something. Oh, hold on. Thank you, Thana. My king's empire is none of my business. Not since I became a Titan. Draws large area and space. Scope of influence. Marks an X. Homeworld, good luck. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, Thana. We'll just see about that. Perhaps the Eggman Empire will transcend all of reality across the stars someday. Thank you, Sir Nil. I'm sorry for the confusion. I was asking for you to deliver coffee beans to the Sol Dimension. Specifically for me. Huh? The coffee beans you grow over there are that bad, huh? Thank you, Christian. Boss, shall I make you some of the Colombian coffee? Yes, Christian, do make me a coffee. And rub it in Sir Nil's face that I'm drinking delicious, high-quality coffee. And he's stuck with whatever the people in Sol grow. Now then, everyone, Egg Rock says, shout out to Blue Blur 360 and the Joker. Egg Rock, can you explain why we're shouting out the Blue Blur 360 and the Joker? No. Okay, well that's fine then, Egg Rock. Thank you, cursed egg. Let me enlighten you, my eggy weggy. Sea urchins do have genders. Their gonads are the only edible part of them. But you left out eggfish and egg crab for their pronouns. Well, eggfish, egg crab, egg sea urchin. What are you? Egg, sea urchin says, since we live in a majority genderless community here in the aquarium, we have decided to forego pronouns and be referred to by name only. Well, that means I already had it right! Thank you, the Blue Blur 360. People want an egg zoo, Eggman. What do you say we buy you more egg animals to make that happen for you? That sounds terrifyingly expensive, the Blue Blur 360. Thank you, cursed egg. Let me enlighten you, my eggy waggy. Sea urchins do have genders. They're on an iron. Thank you, Eggman's ghost. I don't mind watching the egg orgy. I'm recording everything already for the egg fam back home. If it comes on the TV in the middle of the night, Egg Daddy, you know I didn't know. I just love witnessing your bodily functions. They are completely natural. You know, if there's gas coming out either way, I'm gonna hold it in now. You little creep. Well, everyone, thank you, Sir Neil. It isn't that we have poor coffee, we don't have any coffee at all. Coffee beans are not native to the soul dimension. I have grown quite used to the coffee from your dimension. So about that export agreement. You know, you can grow coffee plants from coffee beans. That'd be cheaper than importing them. Mobius really are stupid. Thank you, the Joker. Well, thanks for signing the paper. Don't worry about what it said. I think I'm gonna get a little worried. Like ever so slightly worried. I think we're about wrapped up here, right, Chad? Right? Aquarium residents. Well, apparently it's movie night. I don't really know how they watch movies in there, but it's movie night and they all need to pick a movie. So I guess I'll let them do that. I am still confused and concerned by the existence of the aquarium. And yet my ego is also stroked by all these mustaches. Ah, Christian, boss, here's your coffee. Leave it on that table over there. I will be getting to it in just 1 minute. Thank you for watching, everyone, and as Egg Rock says, thank you to the Blue Blur 360 and the Joker. I will see you all again someday. Probably soonish. Maybe next week. Probably next week. I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for supporting Egg Sonic Week. Even though your support meant that I have lost billions of dollars, I'm sure it'll all be fine in the end. Old Ivo always makes it through. Have a good rest of your day, everyone. Goodbye.
That was pretty good. Not too shabby. Definitely kept it entertaining. The aquarium was pretty cool. I don't know that they can communicate that part. So that was good. Yeah, no, not too shabby. Very good though. too shady with it. It's not too crazy. So. Like, subscribe, appreciate it.
That is cool.
Check out the channel, stream, all that good stuff.